So who here has meditated before or practices regularly? I know I have a lot of my yoga students, so I know you guys do. Okay. So today we're going to really just start to practice meditation, and I want to keep it really simple. And today I really want to focus on love, and really I want to focus on first acknowledging each one of you for investing in yourself with the time right now and the time that you're going to spend in just daily reflection of gratitude and the things in your life that you can still be grateful for no matter what. Because I know there's always stuff going on around us, but we get to choose what we're focusing on. So if we're focusing on the lack, we're going to receive more of that. But if we focus on the abundance that is around us, if we go out inside, we're going to find more abundance, because the abundance is within us as well. So we're learning how to tap into that today and really receive love. So thank you, each one of you. It's my honor to be with you guys on this journey, and I want to just celebrate you. And I want you to take that moment to just say thank you to yourself. So just bring your arms out nice and wide, and let's bring it in for a hug. Just love yourself and breathe in that love that you're about to receive. Thank yourself for investing in yourself right here, right now. And thank you for all that for just becoming. So you can let go of that love. If you'd like, you can keep holding that hug if you'd like as well, because it's a beautiful thing. So I wanted to first start, because I'm reading a lot about gratitude right now as I'm putting together this and sharing this content with you guys. And one of the scientists I study is Dr. Emoto. So he studies the effects of water with thoughts and words and images. So what he found in his studying of water is everything that was a high frequency of love, of life-giving things, was a beautiful, unique snowflake. Anything, and what he would do is he'd take the water right before it crystallized, or right before it froze, it would crystallize, and he would look at it under a microscope, and that's where he would see these beautiful, unique snowflakes. But anything that was life-taking, that was fear, hate, I mean, even Hitler, it looked like this black hole of death. So it really showed him the effects of our thoughts, and the things that we think every day really have an effect, even on our physical being, because we are 70 to 90% water. So he found in his research a special combination of words. And these words were the perfect way to clean up our natural waters of this world. He said that it is love plus the combination of thanks and appreciation. And that in our English words is gratitude. So just one of these, he said, is not enough. Love needs to be a part of the gratitude, and gratitude needs to be a base of the love. So those two words together create the most important vibration. So that's why we're focusing on love and gratitude today. But I want you to really understand the value of these words. So if you were to look at like the element H2O of water, so if you were to look at it, the love and the gratitude is the pair. The gratitude is the H, and the O is the love. So now water is the basis that not only supports, but allows the existence of life. So think about that. We're 70 to 90% water, and we're focusing right now on elevating the frequency within us, the vibration within us, to be aligned with the pure love of light that has been gifted to each one of us. And today, what we're practicing is receiving the love, because most of us have been taught to give more than we receive, and it blocks the circulation. It puts a kink in the hose of fully receiving when we don't receive. So today we're going to practice receiving the love, and really to allow that natural circular rhythm of life to flow through us again, because it is a gift. So when we have gratitude and that energy of love working together, those are divine gifts working through us. So that's what we're practicing today. And we're learning to receive the love and the gratitude fully, and allowing others to love us and appreciate us with their gratitude. So I want you to repeat after me. So I'm going to say love, but I want your name to be where I say love. So please, love, open your heart now. Let's take your hands and bring them to your heart, and really feel your heart beating. Begin to open your heart as you close your eyes just for this moment, and receive my gratitude for this wonderful expression of joy that you have given to me. In your own heart, I want you to say, yes, I am open to love and gratitude, and allow it to soak into your cells. And imagine that it is like twinkling as it begins to soak into those cells. So now really feel your heart beating as you receive that love, as you receive that gratitude. And continue to feel that heart beating as you slowly soften your hands down. And if your eyes are still open, let your outer eyes start to soften down. So now, wherever you are, just feel yourself in this space. Start to settle yourself into this space. And if you're in a chair, plant your feet firmly in the earth. If you're seated on the ground, feel your seat bones plant firmly into the ground beneath you. And now let's start to turn inward to the rhythm of our breath, that living water moving through us as we breathe in slowly and deeply, and exhaling, releasing and relaxing. So in order to allow us to be fully open to love, we've got to posture ourselves to be open to receive the love. So as you're seated, imagine you're seated even taller. So imagine as you feel the seat bones root in, imagine that you're beginning to travel up the spine with that breath. Feel the spine begin to lift higher to the sky as you feel a gentle lift through the base of the skull and a gentle tuck of the chin. So now your head and your heart and your hips are all aligned, opening you up to receive love's presence and that infinite wisdom within you, that pull of becoming that is seeking to emerge from within you. And as we're discovering on our journey of gratitude, that pull of becoming that is seeking to emerge from each one of us, returning us home to our essence, is that peace, is that unity, is that light, is that love. And today we breathe in that love as we focus on that pull of becoming inside of us. So we're going to practice by expanding the space within us now. As we continue to sit tall, opening ourselves to receive love and expand the space of love's presence, I invite you to begin to imagine in your mind. Begin to imagine every fiber and every cell of your being. Imagine each individual atom that makes up your being. So now imagine that, and imagine that it is being stretched across the horizon. So the horizon can be over the ocean, it can be where you wish it to be. But just imagine that you are being spread across the horizon and recognizing that you go on forever to infinity. You spread so far, so deep, and so wide across the horizon. And this is just a mere fraction of what's within you. So continue to hold that image as you are stretched across the horizon, inviting in all of love's presence. And just breathe here as you settle into the space even more. As you feel yourself rooting in even more with every breath that you take. So now I invite you to imagine that the horizon is like the ocean, that you are being stretched across the ocean. And the ocean is sending waves of love across and through and over you. So just feel those ripples, those waves just washing over you, soothing every fiber, every cell of your being. And feel that love and that peace just washing over you and through you. And especially moving into the spaces in the body where you're feeling the tension or you're feeling the tightness. And when the waves begin to pass through you and over you, feel it releasing with every breath that you take as the waves are mirroring your breath. And continue to just breathe slowly and deeply. It's as if you're being rocked into your own beautiful abyss on the waves of the ocean, in the expansive space of love. as those ripples wash over you. And now begin to bring to your mind's eye all the people, all the community in your life that you are grateful for, all the love that surrounds you, the God that you believe in. Begin to invite that in. Invite in that overwhelming, unconditional love. And it can even include animals that give us that unconditional love. So begin to bring those to your mind's eye. And now begin to feel that love as it begins to expand within you, as you begin to think of those people in your life and the God, thinking of the spirit that is within each one of us. And just feel that as if it is like the volume is being turned up. It's as if that love is just beginning to spread throughout your entire being. As if you can feel it like it's pulsing from your heart and continuing to expand, expanding outward to create an aura of love surrounding you. So continue to turn up the volume. Maybe those waves are moving even faster now as you're turning up the volume to fully experience and receive love. And now imagine that that love is just embracing you. It's hugging you. It's cocooning you in that love. So be in that cocoon of love and the beautiful abyss of the ocean that you are resting upon. As you fully receive the love so that you can overflow that love out onto others, all of those loved ones that have been coming to your mind, to God, to your community. Just fully allow yourself to receive it. And I will be quiet here for a few moments as you feel love's presence as it moves throughout you and you really begin to sense it and feel it so that you can return to this feeling inside of your body whenever you wish with the power of your mind and the power of your breath. Continue to feel the waves of love wash over you, as if you're being rocked in the cocoon, just floating on the waves. And continue to turn that frequency up as you're breathing slowly and deeply. Start to notice that heart beating again. That's always been beating. That's always been pulling you back to your essence, calling you home to yourself. As you remember that you were made for this love, to receive it and to give it. So you open the self up to receive it completely. And as that heartbeat gets louder and faster, let's start to bring our hands back to our heart again and remember that love that's within us so that we can return here anytime we wish. We can return with our breath. and feeling our heart beating, to remember our essence that is within us, to remember that pull of becoming within us that's pulling us back to the peace, to the unity, to the love, and to the light. So just allow yourself to receive that and know that this is within you. And anytime you choose to, you can come back to this and bring those people to mind and expand yourself to receive it fully. So just take this next moment as you breathe softly and deeply to fully receive, to surrender yourself to this truth. As every day we practice to begin to experience the cumulative effects of gratitude, of appreciation for all that we've been given. So now our job is every day to remember. So we practice. And even when we're not perfect, we practice again. And we remember a little bit more as we keep practicing. So you can now slowly allow, when you're ready, let your hands soften back down. As you remember, as you slowly, maybe if your feet are planted in the earth, just slowly start to rock your feet back and forth. If you're seated on the earth, just start to move the body gently. Just some nice, gentle movement to bring you back into this space, to bring you back into this room. To remember that feeling that you created here so that you can return here anytime you wish. So now we just slowly begin to open our arms again, to fully open ourselves up to receive. As we draw our arms again around us, hugging ourselves, loving ourselves, as we practice loving ourselves, because after all, we cannot give what we don't have. So we practice here so that we have more to give and we overflow onto those around us. So now as you fully open your eyes, when you're ready, slowly open your eyes, receiving that love. Thank you guys all for joining me this evening. I'm gonna just go ahead and stop the recording.